Hi there, friends. This is health check-in day one. And really, lifetime health journey day one, I guess. Um, this is my friend Harvey. He was sitting in my chair when I came in here, so he's here. So, what's the point of all this? My wife and I have been on a financial health journey, if you will, for basically since we met. I've been working on my finances. I have a large amount of student loan debt. It's something we've been working on for years at this point. And I am coming to realize that financial health and physical health really kind of go hand in hand. So I guess, making financial health and finance videos has been really helpful and motivating for me to keep in line with my goals and, stay in track and really progress in that way. It's been really great to have a community of people who are kind of along for the ride and we can see, progress over time. So I, realized, I don't know, my whole life that, my health needs to be a priority and hasn't been. So I guess this is, day one of really taking this seriously. And I guess I realized that there's no point in having a healthy financial future if I'm not around to enjoy it or am not physically able to enjoy it. So, my family has a lot of health issues. Both of my grandparents on my mom's side have passed from cancer at relatively young ages in the grand scheme of life. And while I know that, eating right and losing weight isn't exactly going to prevent cancer, it is going to put me in a good spot to handle anything that comes my way. So I want to focus on this. I want it to be something that I work on. It is important to me, and I'm making the decision now to take care of myself because I deserve that, and my wife deserves that, and my family deserves that. Today is day one, I guess, of Jesus, my hair. I should have put a hat on. Today is day one of trying to make better choices and just kind of make small, healthier choices as time goes on. I really want this to be sustainable. I have at many times in my life tried to be healthy, make better choices, do the thing, but I didn't really build systems that made sense and systems that were long lasting. For example, in grad school, I lost like 50 pounds because the program I was in was very physical and I was doing physical work every day. And as soon as I got out of that program and I was no longer part of my day-to-day life, I, gained that weight back almost entirely, actually. I weighed myself this morning and I am almost exactly all the way back up to where I started when I started grad school. So, and that was the heaviest I've ever been. So today is October 13th, 2024. And this morning I weighed in at 242.2 pounds on my household bathroom scale. And ideally, that's the heaviest I'll ever be. So here's what I am going to do. I'm going to be tracking. I got this cute little planner. So I'm going to be tracking how much water I drink because I don't drink enough water. I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to be tracking that by I have like a 32-ounce water bottle and I want to drink between 2 and 4 of those a day. And I'm just going to do little tally marks each day to track that. I want it to average 10,000 steps a day. So if like this today, me and my wife Shay went on a nice long neighborhood stroll about. We walked like 15,000 steps or something. It was a long day of walking. So if I walk less than that on Tuesday, but the average is 10,000, I'm going to be stoked on that. And I'm going to be tracking my calories that I eat and just writing that down and just making note of that. I'm using the app Lose It to track calories, and it set a goal for me of about 1,900 calories. So that's going to be my baseline for now. I'll do that for a few weeks, see how that goes, see if eating around there and getting my steps up a little bit keeps me trending down or if I'm just flat, and then I'll notch it down a little bit at a time as I need to. What I'm not going to do is go absolutely insane. So I know I was eating more calories than I should before this. I don't know exactly how much because I wasn't tracking, but I think starting at 1,900 feels super reasonable, feels very doable, feels like I can eat things I enjoy in moderation without, going completely overboard. But it's also not like completely restrictive, because I have in the past tried to go where I'm like, I'll eat 1,400 calories a day, and I'll do that for like a week or so, and then completely fall off the wagon and eat 8,000 in a day. And that's exaggerating, but not by a lot. I have had like binge eating problems in the past. I love food and I love sweets, and it's, food can bring me joy without going completely off the deep end, So I'm also not going to, at first, pay as much attention as to what kind of food it is, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not going to be crazy macro tracking. I'm not going to be worried about, fast food versus making it home any more than I normally do. We cook a lot of food at home already anyway, but right now the main focus is the math. Calories in, calories out. I want the numbers to make sense. And then over time, I will start making other changes where like the kind of food and the source of the food and all those things. But again, I want this to be a sustainable change. I want this to be something that I can do for the rest of my life and not just feel like I'm going to do this for a little while and then just stop. So that's where I'm at for now. I'm going to be tracking the whole rest of this week. I filled it all out. I'm going to weigh in on Sunday mornings. I'm going to try to post these videos just about how the week went and things on Sunday evenings, which is why you're seeing this on a Sunday evening. And I don't really know. I don't really know what this series is going to turn into so much, but I just know that having a marker, like Friday mornings, we sit down, we do our budget, and we post it on the internet. And that has made a radical, positive change in my life. And so I'm really hoping that Sunday night I sit down, I talk with you all about how my week went with my health goals and my physical goals. And that's going to be what we do for a while. So thanks for checking in. This first one's not long because I didn't, this week I started setting myself up to make better choices, but I wasn't tracking anything super carefully. I almost wish I was, because like I said, I cleared like 15,000 steps today. So I guess that just means that I have to walk a lot tomorrow. So yeah, that's where we're starting. And let's see how this goes. Thanks for being here. And I really look forward to watching back on this one day and being like, wow, look how far we've come. See you soon.